Hey guys, what is up? This is your boy AC, and we are here with another edition of the Film Studies. First off, I want to thank everybody who's been supporting, liking, subscribing, sharing, all of the above. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please follow me on all my social medias at AC Films. So with that being said, let's get into it. The film that we're going to talk about today is Paid in Full. This movie was released in theaters on October 25th, 2002, and it was produced by the production companies Rockefeller Films, Rat Entertainment, Loud Films, and Dimension Films. The film was also distributed by Miramax and it was directed by Charles Stone III. Paid in Full is a biographical story of AZ Fashion, Alberto Martinez, and Rich Porter's life, a trio of men who controlled most of the drug trade in New York in the 1980s. So this film is a classic and is one of my personal favorites, so let's get into it. So the first part of the movie we'll talk about is sequencing, which is how all the scenes are positioned to tell the story. Most films start from the beginning and flow to the ending, but that type of storytelling can be boring and not engage viewers. In this film, they start the story in the middle where the character Ace is getting a call that his girlfriend is having a baby. This causes him to make a stop at a stash house before he goes in, where he is robbed and hospitalized. We see Ace on a hospital bed bleeding, fighting for his life. Then we cut to the beginning of the film. This sequencing technique is called a preview flashback. You engage the audience by making them wonder what led to the circumstances that the character is currently in. So let's watch the clip right here.
It's on, baby, it's on.
No, hold up, B. I ain't finished taking your money, bro.
Nah, Keisha having a baby, man.
Word? Yo, congratulations, my man having a baby, man. Keep that for yourself, man. You good? Do your job, man. Mother, congratulations, motherfucker! Congratulations, motherfucking Bobby! You did it, motherfucker! Motherfucker Ray is a motherfucking father, motherfucker! Congratulations, family now!
Alright, I need stacked portable x-rays. I want full blood work, coags. Are you okay? Can you hear me? Huh? Can you hear me? What's your name, man? Tell me your name. Tell me your name. You with me? Now, who did this to you?
I see you checking out that help wanted sign.
So the next part of the film I want to talk about is the use of foreshadowing. This is when a writer gives a hint on what's going to happen later in the story. In the film, the character Ice kidnaps his nephew Sonny to extort his other nephew Mitch for $500,000. While in the film it may seem like a surprise, the filmmakers actually hinted at it earlier in the film. Earlier in the film, when Mitch leaves the store, Ice and his friend are staring at Sonny. The music turns dark and the camera starts to slowly dolly in towards Sonny. And Ice says, "Little Sonny, the future of our nation." Sonny was the future of Ice's plan to extort Mitch. And I feel like it was a very clever way to foreshadow the events. So let's watch the clip right here.
I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money. Hey. Look at this nigga, Little Sonny and his crew. Future of our nation, ain't that a bitch?
Lastly, we're going to talk about character dynamics and how it progresses each character throughout the story. So the first character of the story we will talk about is Rico. Rico throughout the story is a hothead. He's always aggressively protecting Ace and Mitch or talking of stories of how he poorly treated other people. This causes Ace to ask him to calm down, but Rico refuses, and characters who are willing to not change always suffer the worst. This results in Rico being arrested and sentenced to a life in prison with parole. Mitch on the other hand is not a hothead like Rico, but Mitch has his own philosophies as well. We all love the scene when Mitch talks about how much he loves hustling. Mitch speaks about having enough money to quit the game but not wanting to give it up. This part is reinforced when Mitch and Rico are betting money shooting garbage into a trash can. Mitch wins the bet of $5,000, but Rico asks him to play double or nothing. Mitch is ahead, he's already won, and he doesn't need to play again. He doesn't know how to quit while he's ahead. And within the story, from not being able to change, Mitch is punished. So lastly, the character that we will be talking about is Ace, who was able to master change. From the beginning of the film, Ace was dreaming of a different lifestyle. He worked by delivering laundry in a neighborhood, but this low-income job pushed him into the drug game. In the beginning, he didn't believe in selling drugs, but he changed his approach and was able to make lots of money, more than he'd ever seen before. But then this comes with consequences. Ace's best friend Mitch is killed, and he's also robbed and hospitalized. This leads him to leave the game. He was able to make decisions that Mitch and Rico couldn't. Ace understood that Rico's methods were too brutal, and he also understood that the game doesn't love anybody, and he didn't want to stay in the game like Mitch did. His ability for change leads him to be able to survive in this story. And that'll be our video for today. So thank you guys again for tuning in for another edition of the Film Study. If you guys want me to make more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share on my YouTube at Back Home Films. And please follow me on Instagram at AC Films. So thanks again. Until next time, this is AC.